What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. A lot of young brothers have been drawing my attention to a YouTuber named FlightReacts, okay? And I've seen Stefan Clinkscales do a few videos about him, but like I said, he's a young guy, and I don't really do like the gaming or reaction channels. The only reaction channels that I will watch is mediocre tutorials and reviews, right? So, but just like pranks and reacting to videos, it's not really my thing. But shout out to him because he has a hell of a channel, man. Like, the young brother's doing his thing, and he's entertaining from what I can see. And I don't really know a lot about him, and you guys do, but apparently he has a daughter. And then outside of a daughter, he has a young woman by the name of Andrea, who he's in a relationship with. And Andrea, I believe, is Latina, maybe. So that's a situation. But he's been making a lot of headlines because there's some level of disrespect happening between the two of them. Sometimes it's caught on streams, and just like any YouTuber, man, when you bring your personal life into your girlfriend and you make them a part of the actual show, people are gonna you've now introduced her into your platform, so people are going to go ahead and do what they're going to go on Instagram and troll. They're going to troll him, and they've been breaking up. They've been having fights publicly. But there's this recent video where FlightReacts talks about, are we back together? Okay, and in the video he talks about, yes, him and Andrea are back together. He doesn't care if anybody says he's a simp. He doesn't care if anybody doesn't like him. He doesn't give a damn about any of that. And the reason why he doesn't is because, she's never cheated on him. And, he doesn't care what people think. And you have a right to your opinion, but he loves her. He's going to give her 3 or 4 kids. And then, I'm looking at the comment section and people are calling him a simp and all of this other stuff. And, but I want to just talk about 2 myths. And one of the myths is that if you have money, which FlightReacts definitely has a lot of money. He's getting millions of views every month. I mean, he has to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. So the myth is, for black men, that if you have a lot of money, then, women are automatically going to start acting right. Okay? And that's the myth. I was on Alpha Male Strategies show yesterday, the day before. He asked me a question about blue collar men and will they be able to get money if they earn, as that status in America. And I said what Simple to P said, and I totally agree with him. If the woman likes you, then that's what matters. Okay. But see, FlightReacts has a lot of money. So not only does she have to like you, but if the woman likes and respects you. Clearly, when it comes to FlightReacts, and the young brother's talented, it's obvious from what I see. The woman has no respect for him. Okay, and he's a young guy. I'm not gonna call him out of his name because I was once young and just uninformed and stuff like that. All right, and I know there's more knowledge now, but every young black man has to go through their time and stuff like that. So he's a young brother. And, he's figuring things out for himself. And, at some point, he's going to grow into who he really is going to be. So, I mean, you guys, I wouldn't go so hard on the young brother because, like I said, he's a young guy. Everybody ain't there yet. But it's clear that the lady doesn't respect him. Now, he believes that, she ain't never cheated on him and all that other stuff. Well, one of the things that, and I don't know, and she might not have, but one of the things is if a woman don't respect you, she is more likely to cheat. Right? I mean, this is the truth. I mean, we can look at it. I'm not saying that's the case for him, but she's likely to. Because if she'll disrespect you, you'll take her back. if she cheat on you, she'll also believe like, okay, well if he finds out, I can also go back. That's another thing. So there's a lack of respect there. Secondarily, there's a myth that, you know, black men who have resources and black men who are into the nerdy things, and you can look at what like FlightReacts likes. I mean, don't get me wrong, he has tattoos and all that, but you know, he's a technical guy. He's in the content creation space. He's one of the best YouTubers on the platform. You know, he's not the kind of guy that, you know, most hood chicks would like or whatever, or most black chicks would probably like, in most guys' opinion. So he's dealing with a, you know, she's an attractive looking Latina girl. So in theory, she should be more submissive to him, right? Because she's not black. So he's a brother that is dating out, and he has a lot of money, and, you know, he's young. So he should be able to get a woman that is not going to disrespect him, right? Well, clearly we see that FlightReacts is experiencing the same problems that he probably would experience in the black community. Okay? So we just solved two myths that exist. A lot of guys think that because I have money, women are going to treat me differently. All right? Now, if you have money, that helps. It helps you get in, right? It helps people initially, but it won't keep you. Right? And secondarily, if I date a woman who's not black, oh, she's gonna be more submissive. I mean, in certain ways it could be true, but overall, if a woman looks at you and believes that you're not a man to be respected, you're gonna experience serious problems. This is the same thing I try to tell black men all the time. You have black men and black people in general. Like, I'm from Sacramento, California. A lot of folks after high school wanted to move to LA, the Bay Area, and Atlanta. That was the top destinations. Shout out to Moses, because he went to my brother Moses Jenkins. He went to Morehouse. So a lot of us was wanting to go to those places, and the reason why is because we felt like there was more opportunity. Guess what? A lot of folks from my neighborhood who said Sacramento was too small and there wasn't enough opportunity, they went to Atlanta and they didn't do anything with themselves. They went to LA and didn't do anything with themselves. Why? Because they were just lazy people. And similarly, right, or in a similar fashion, a lot of people will look at, well, I'm gonna go to another group of women because black women ain't gonna treat me right. And then, you know, and similarly, you're gonna experience most times the same things. This is why you see guys that if they can't get good looking chicks in the black community, they go to the white community and they're dealing with chicks that look very similar. And money doesn't solve your problems. Dating out of the race doesn't solve your problems. But having respect for oneself is what solves the problems. And again, I kind of agree with FlightReacts when he says, you know, listen, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an entertainer, and my personal relationship, you know, you guys, he's not a red pill channel, you know, he's not a manosphere channel, he is a react channel, he does NBA stuff, he does some gaming here and there, and all of that. So I agree with him when he says that. But at the same time, you know, if you introduce the girlfriend onto the platform, people are going to have, you know, certain things to say about that. And for young guys out there, I just want to tell you that making money is an awesome thing. It won't keep you. Dating black women or dating out of the race, I mean, I can understand, you know, there's certain things that you might experience inside the black community that, you know, you probably feel that black women can't give you. I can understand that. It still won't keep you. A woman is going to recognize a man that is not to be respected. Doesn't matter how much money you give her. All right? And I can even tell you, like, a lot of guys think because, you know, you have money and most of the guys she date don't have money, that's not what turns a woman on or off. I mean, the money is a plus, you know, but it won't keep any woman. Money won't keep a woman. A lot of you guys are going to have the same problems you've been having. And I think that FlightReacts is just, you know, and again, I'm not going to call the guy a name. He's a young guy and, you know, he's successful and he really cares for this lady and stuff like that. More power to the brother. You know, I'm not a hater and I like what he does. You know, he's a talented guy. He works in the business and he's doing what he's supposed to do as a creator. But in his time, he's going to realize, like, look, I'm more valuable than this. I deserve better than this. And, you know, just because you have money don't mean that you don't realize that. Just because you have money don't mean that you don't understand that you're worth more. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts in the first comment. Also check out the Patreon, guys. And the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.